Hey, so it's that time of year where there's lots of lurgies around. You may have been already sick, you may have loved ones around you sick, and you want to do everything you can to protect your immune system. So that's what I'm going to chat about, a few ways that in our home, what we do to help with our immune system, and if we do get sick, what we reach for. Now, the first thing is probably not something you'd think of, but I go out in the sun and get as much sunshine as I can. So when I first wake up, throughout the day, whenever I can, generally around every 50 minutes of work, I'll go out and do about 20 minutes of break and sun time. And even if it's a cloudy day, you still get your vitamin D. So this sunshine helps to balance your circadian rhythm, balance your hormones, but also absorb your vitamin D. And vitamin D is crucial for your immune system. So that is actually my number one tip. We also have lots of foods and supplements and things that will help really strengthen our gut health. So I've talked about gut health a lot before, and around 70% of your immune system is actually found in the gut. So by supporting your gut health, you're supporting your immune system. So some ways that we do that is I will make sure that we're getting in fermented foods. Now, my favorite kefir I link to below, a really super strong strain, but also things like sauerkraut and coconut yogurt, kombucha. You can bring those into the diet to help nourish your good bacteria and boost those up, so then you're balancing out and crowding out the bad guys. If you've got good strong gut bacteria, that's sort of like number one defense for your immune system. We also have a lot of foods that nourish the gut and heal the leaky gut. So I've talked about before broths, but also slow cooked meals like this soup recipe. So you can use your broth in those, or you can make a broth as you're making the slow cooked meal. You can do both. And that's going to help nourish, add in some minerals, some amino acids, and some gut healing nutrients like gelatin, which is really super powerful for the gut. You can also use gelatin powder to make up things like little jelly lollies. So you can also find my lemon gummies or lemon gelatin lolly recipe on the blog here, and that's bonus because you get vitamin C from the lemon, and vitamin C we know is really powerful for the immune system. So using foods where you can. But we also supplement. So things that help to support our gut, cod liver oil. So it's a food form of your omega-3s, but there's also natural levels of vitamin A and vitamin D in there. Vitamin A and D are both supportive for the immune system. Vitamin A particularly for mucous membranes, so think respiratory tracts. So that's something we take, and also probiotics. On top of the fermented foods, we take probiotics. I take that daily. If Bubs is teething or looking a little bit run down, she'll also get them, but otherwise just getting them through my milk. We also have lots of plant foods in our diet. So I'm not personally vegetarian or vegan. I do eat meat, and I do eat slow cooked meats and gelatin and things like that from animals, but having a lot of plant products along with that is really super important to feed and nourish our gut bacteria so they can thrive. But also those colourful, some fruits, lots of vegetables contain vitamin C as well for our immune system. If I get run down, I'll reach for some zinc supplementation, vitamin C supplementation. Vitamin C, basically you take it until you get diarrhea, and then you know your body's had enough. So that's something that I'll reach for if I'm starting to get run down. I also use essential oils in our home. So combination of diffusing, using topically, and if needed in a capsule form. So to prevent, I use a blend called On Guard, which contains clove, which helps to protect the immune system. So think keeping the lurgies away. I am not scared of coming down with something, by the way, and I don't recommend you fall for fear-based media stories. If you get sick, it's your body's natural way of protecting its immune system down the track. But if you're sick and you want to get over that better, or if you do want to prevent getting sick in the first place, these things can help. So clove is quite good at protecting, so I'll use a combination of, if I'm out and about, I'll use a hand sanitizer with that in there. I'll diffuse it in the home if any of us are starting to feel just a little bit run down, and I'll blend it in with lemon as well. And I'll use that diluted over our throat, hands, feet, lower abdomen, if we're starting to feel a little bit run down or we've been out and exposed to someone who else is sick. If we get sick, we'll reach for some essential oils which will help us get over that quicker. So tea tree, frankincense and oregano is my personal favorite blend in the diffuser, rubbed on the body as well topically. And if it's super getting us down, I'll add it into a capsule and have 2 drops of each in a capsule twice a day with food until I'm feeling better. Also reach for some herbs, things like medicinal mushrooms like reishi and shiitake. As I said, vitamin C and zinc, but the other herb is astragalus. I'll reach for if I'm unwell, or echinacea, either of those 2. So there are some things that we do in our home to help protect and support our immune system. Number 1 though, and I think that's a challenge that you can all take, is go out and see the sun, particularly in the morning, but throughout the day. Every time you have a break, go out and get some sunlight, because that's very protective for your immune system. I'd love to know in the comments below this post what you personally do to support your immune system and what you think of this recipe. It's one of my favorites. Bye.